Hello, it is me again with some information that I want to share with you guys to help you guys understand some things and even some things that I've been going through and I've been experiencing myself, okay? It is a lot of work trying to consistently change yourself for the better and to have a positive mind. And I say it's a lot of work because if you aren't disciplined in the path that you are trying to take or the places or things that you are trying to go, it may seem like it's so far away, like it's not achievable, like almost everything is starting to resist while you're trying to achieve it. So I just don't want you to feel discouraged during this point in time. It the moment that you allow the discouragement to take over you and fulfill you and to continuously just devour you and your positivity and your optimism, then unfortunately you don't let the circumstances win. You are the creator of your destiny, of your path, of what you have for you. Nobody, no thing should be able to come in and ruin your whole perspective. And those things happen. But what do you do when those things happen? What I like to do when those things happen is I like to fall into a space or do things that just generally just keep me focused. Something that's gonna make me laugh, something to make me feel good. So for instance, a drive, an ice cream cone, but then it's like, what do you need to do on the inside of you that can help you with that problem? Because you don't want to keep looking for external factors to make you feel validated or make you feel like you have to already feel that and know that it is in you before you externally look for something. You have to look internally. So a lot of the things that I do to look internal is to journal. Of course, journaling doesn't always help, but it is a great way to express yourself so that way you know what you're feeling, you know what you're dealing with, and you know where your feelings are leading you versus just having everything up in a big motion, a big pool where you're confused, you're feeling combusted, you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling worried, you're feeling stressed, you're feeling incomplete. Sometimes, and I'm still learning these things, sometimes you just have to let things go. You just have to let things be. If it's for you, it's going to be for you. And if it's not for you, it's not going to be for you. There's no law greater than that. There's no law greater than that. Let things be or don't let things, You can, of course, you can definitely manipulate any situation by manifestation or just believing. And I'm going to take out that belief word and I'm going to add knowing, okay? Just by knowing that you deserve to be somewhere better than you are, or you know that you're going to complete something, or you know you have the skill set or the goals or anything is top notch a whole nother law. Because yes, you know it is done. You know it's going to happen, okay? And you need to have that type of confidence throughout life, throughout the day-to-day tasks, throughout getting your kids together, throughout everything. If you have to have that no factor, you have to know everything is going to be okay. You have to know that you have the power, that you hold the power to consistently excel. Things are going to change, but they're only going to change at the moment that you change and you realize that you don't need to accept things or do things or need to be thinking this way. So I don't know, I kind of lost track because I got a phone call from my granny and now I don't know what I said or where I was going. So in the end of this video, maybe I'll come back with something else, or maybe I might start something else, or maybe I should leave it like that, because the simple fact, I have no idea. Okay, knowing. You have to know. You have to know. You have to know. Ha! Oh! Ha! You have to know You have to know that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. I just also, oh my gosh, I just let me see if I posted it, because it is on this as well. I just posted this, and I'm like, I don't feel like this video is done, because it's not, okay? I just posted this on my Facebook, and I just got this from the Daily Quote. It says sounds like a yes and approval is what I titled it, but this is the word for the day. This is the confidence we have in approaching God. If we ask anything according to his will, he will hear us. And this is 1 John 14. Okay? I just posted this. And I said, you have to know. You have to know. You have to know, right? I just posted this. You have to know that it is done. You have to know that whatever you're trying to acquire, whatever you're trying to be led to, you have to know that it's already there. It's just, sometimes you have to take a little extra steps to figure it out, because that's just your purpose, okay? The way that my phone is angled, it'd be like right here, but we gonna be right here. It's messy in the back. But, like, you guys, ask and you shall receive. Know that you're gonna get yeses. Know that you're gonna get approvals. Know that you're gonna get almost everything, if not more, that you asked for, because you know that you deserve it. And not only that, God literally says it. Ask and receive. Again, I'm going to hit you with that. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Who else could deny you if you are already approved? It is time. It is time. And I find myself really blessed this season, this upcoming May. Really, really, like, the place that I was a few months ago to where I am now and to where I am going to be, I see the change. The animals, the atmospheres, the everything. I just see 555 on somebody's license plate. I'm not supposed to be driving and on the phone, and I'm not. Hands on the wheel. But I've been getting so much alignment, okay? I've been getting so much alignment. It is so crazy. I've been thinking things. I've been getting reminders, like, telepathically. Like, how did you know what I was thinking if we got two different membranes? You ain't supposed to be thinking what I'm thinking, but that was a reminder that God was using that person to keep me on track and to not forget about my thoughts and the things. I'm talking about important things. Like, from important things to me playing reminders from the universe, from things that was within myself. There's been animals just coming up to me, loving up on me. I've also seen a yellow reddish ladybug today. And he was on my hand and he flew away, and it was so beautiful. I went to go look at this car. I'm gonna tell my business. I went to look at this car, and it was out of my price range, but at the same time it wasn't. My old self was like, how you gonna afford this? How you gonna do this? And my new self was like, oh yeah, here comes the doors. Here comes the opening. Here comes the shit. Here comes the joy. Here comes the blessing. The salesman is selling me. He's selling it. He's selling it so good. So I'm just like, this is like $7,000 over my budget. I told you what I had. He's like, huh? Isn't this what you want? Safety features and blase, blase, blase. Again, like I said in my last video, things show up in the form of things that you may want. And sometimes it is a lesson and not a blessing. The only reason why I didn't agree, like, yes, let's sign this car over, is because in size, it wasn't really what I wanted. It might have been what I needed, but I said that I needed to sleep on that decision. And I needed to see what else I would be placed with. So I go to a different lot. I'm drained once I leave this lot though. I go to a different lot. They have one of the cars that I've always wanted. It ain't even nothing. It's just like, you know, like, it's like, I'm just basic, okay? I'm just basic. It was just a Chevrolet Traverse, okay? It was in my price range. So, and it was affordable. I'm not trying to pay too much. And yeah, it just met all my requirements. And it was just like, okay, you go here and you just don't never know what you're gonna find. Don't ever feel like if you go somewhere that looks too expensive or look like you may not be able to afford it or you don't belong there, do not look at the situation. Look at it like, what do they have for me? Because they have something for me and it is going to be mine. I didn't leave with that car either. I'm being patient. I'm gonna take it to the car shop. I'm gonna do all of these things, although the seller is coming off of a lot. I still am like, yeah. So let me just say this: the will is already done. It's already yours. You have to know. You have to claim it. You are strong. You are resilient. You are brave. We're gonna speak affirmations now to you, because this is what I do to my kids and to myself anyway. You're strong. You're brave. You're powerful. You're intelligent, and everything else that you want in life, anything that you want for your children, okay, it is going to happen. Especially when you are pointing your attention to your children. If you don't have any children, live it up. No regrets. Don't do anything that will put you in the bind or anything that will leave you behind, okay? When you're going over big finances, sometimes it's like, okay, well, I know this may not work out for me in this point in time, so I have to be prepared. And that was my mindset earlier this morning. And that's why I was so draining, because he's like up here and I'm like, I know what I want with this much wiggle room and this and that. Then you're trying to upsell me extra money that I didn't even account for, when I know my situation isn't where I want it to be. It's slowly improving, but hold on, baby, we gotta wait. But then I listened to Neuro a lot, and Neuro was talking about how he had a parking ticket. It was too much and he couldn't afford it, and how he just got really worked up and he wrapped his whole emotions around this ticket that he could not afford. And he was realizing the place and the low vibration and the entity, his old self, coming over him. And he just ended up brushing it off. And he was like, okay, I got the ticket. And then he ended up making more than enough to pay that ticket, and then plus whatever else he wanted. And then he said that was pretty much an eye-opener for him. And I've been having like an eye-opener experience. Like, there has been things that I've been wanting, you know, and it's just like, oh, okay, things that would have normally affected me on a whole mental plane, a whole emotional plane, that would have been like, hold on, I'm finna go to jail, I'm finna crash out. But it's like, for why? For what is that gonna do for me? What is that gonna do generational wise for my children? It's not gonna do anything but cause more havoc, confusion, and stress. And excuse me. In my life, if I continuously buy into the things, places, or things, you know, this low energy, and I'm very high energy. You know, do more than just exist. Yeah, like literally what my shirt says. What does my shirt says? Do more than just exist and fly and excel. Okay? Do more than just exist. Okay? Do more than just exist. And that's what I'm telling this. I'm not editing nothing. You get all the rough, the real, the ill. I don't even care. If it, you know, it is what it is. We're going up, baby, because we know it's up. It's up if it's stuck. If it's I just hope y'all have a great day. Thank you for being with me through my dramatics everything because I'm a flexible, dramatic person, and I'm just being me. So, yeah. Have a great day.